Hi my loves, welcome back to the channel. And guys, today we are going to be talking about Power Book 2 episode 2. So if you're new here, just joining the family, you're welcome. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel so you get all the juicy gist as we drop it first hand. So you know what, let's just jump right into the video. So let us start from where this episode begins, right? At the end of episode 1, we found out that Lauren was alive. I'm like, hey, what is going on? We now found out that Effie did not actually kill Lauren. Like, what was Effie thinking? How did she think that, pushing that cup? What if somebody saved that? Like, somebody eventually did, right? Like, what were you thinking? Since, like, you could have just gone through with the plan. What if Effie is not really a killer also? What if she's just like Brayden? She's just, she just looks stern more, right? There's really so much that went down in this episode, right from finding out that, Sax is the CI. Do you know the funny thing is I actually thought Sax was the CI. But then on Instagram and on Twitter, I started seeing a lot of tweets. I'm like, oh, okay, they meant somebody else. I thought it was Sax. So that changed my own thinking of it. And I'm like, oh yeah, maybe Effie is really the CI. But now we know that, it's Sax that is the CI. Cane actually finding out that it was Lorenzo that killed Zeke for sure, and using it against him. That was my highlight because I'm like, Kane definitely has figured this shit out. They told him the person was bad. They told him that the tail light was broken. So I'm like, Kane definitely figured this shit out already, and now it's gonna make him sell products for them. Lorenzo is in his palm like this. But what is going to happen when Monet finds out that Kane actually knows that it was his father that killed Zeke and he did that? Betrayal 2.4 this season, guys. Brayden and Effie are supposed to be Tariq's family, quote unquote, right? But with the way it's going, it's like these people, they are just going to make him heartbroken more. Because one, he doesn't know about the old Lauren thing yet, right? Two, Effie is now selling at Stansfield. We saw when she was packing the products for Stanfield. Three, Brayden set it up so that Tariq could come and work at Western Holdings. And now they're going to start selling at Western Holdings, which is going to put Tariq's life in danger. But he doesn't think. He doesn't think. I get it. You need to look at the bigger picture, the whole of Wall Street. You're making mad ass money. That's how you're going to sell the entire product. But like, boy, you are on people's radar. I feel like he should know that he's going to be on people's radar. There's Blanca. Blanca has never for one day liked Tariq, and she has always been on the family's case, right from Ghost down to Tasha, now to him. And now there is the DA that made Lauren plant a device in your room in the first place. So like, I feel like it should, and as much as there are no charges against you yet, know that people are still out to get you. Like, don't just be moving carelessly, because I feel like he's moving carelessly at this point. And Brayden is a white dude with money. His father is rich, so any problem he gets himself into, he can get himself out of. But you, Tariq, you don't have anybody. It's just you and your leader. Tell him to think twice. He's not doing that. I'm so happy that Monet is beginning to come out of her shell. I know that she was still grieving. By next episode, she would already be out of her shell, because now she feels like she has killed Zeke's killer, right? But I like that she's getting, even when Drew had that attack, when there was that attack on Drew, the way she treated him, when Winston came to harass her about the Okari situation, when he broke her side mirror and all of that, the way she just handled it, like, you will know that she's, moving on. I guess she's getting it, and not that she thinks she has killed Zeke's killer. It's only right that she moves on and she comes into full Monet mode. Now I feel like this is just an assumption, right? There's going to be a war of bosses between Noma and Monet, because Noma is the connect, obviously, but Monet is the boss. She has always been a boss. Like, she doesn't like to answer to anybody. Apart from Lorenzo when she was answering to him. But now Monet is the boss, and there is Noma, who is brutal, guys. I cannot wait to see the tussle of power between both of them, right? Like, how it plays out and how everything eventually turns out to be. I feel so bad for Drew, because I feel like he has tried so hard to make he and Everett work. And Everett is just, I mean, I understand where Everett is coming from, because you cannot keep going back and forth with somebody you're in a relationship with. But like, you know that this guy would do literally anything for you, right? And you saw his face. It's not like he intentionally jumped himself, or he wanted to like enjoy himself or anything. Like, I feel like he should just have understood a little bit, because as much as Drew has his own shortcomings, you also have your own shortcomings. Jen, you cannot even come out to tell people that you're with this person yet. So like, there should be like a balance. And the way he just treated Drew, and it's that anger. It is that anger that Drew carried like this and went to go and attack the gym guy. Guys, Drew pushed him, and the trailer just crushed Eric like that. I was like, oh my god. I mean, I know Drew is brutal. Like, it is in him to be brutal, but like the way he was angry, and he just put all that energy, all that anger in him, and just pushed it on that guy. It was crazy. And Brayden finally gets Kiki down. Like, we know, we see that you wanted that. Like, we get we see that that's what you wanted. I mean, he has been eyeing us since episode one. It's just one episode away, but yeah, he has been eyeing us since episode one, and now that he finally got her down, let's see what's going to go down now. And Diana, guys, I feel bad for Diana, but I mean, there's nothing she can do. I visit Diane. There's nothing she can do really, because I mean, Effie and Brayden Effie and Tariq are together now. She's going to see more of them, because you guys are in the same school. You guys have same classes, right? And these people are a couple. And I mean, this new guy is feeling her. What's his name? Nabi Nasir. He's feeling her. So maybe she's just going to give that a go. Who knows? And guys, Cane is really, really eating on Effie. Like, episode one, he was trying to pick her up with his car and say, "Oh, let's go together." Now we see him again when they were in the warehouse where the drugs are and all of that. Like, every opportunity he gets, he's always trying to like talk to her and smile, like Ken smiling. Mm. If Tariq should catch you, if he should catch you, guy, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I feel like this episode really stretches out on how it is hard for a black man to like be a success in America, right? We see how Tate's campaigning. I mean, Tate is also a shady guy. Tariq is also a shady guy, and he has a lot of skeleton in his cupboard. We get that, but for a kid who you guys do not have evidence on him, there's no case built up on him, I feel like there should be more mercy. But I mean, look at the way people are treating him because of an assumption, right, that they have, which they don't know if it's true or not, right? I really hope that Davis catches up on Sachs ASAP. Like, I don't want this thing to drag too much, because I feel like Sachs, deep down, he doesn't really have a reason why he's doing this. Not because of Babe, not just because of Jenny. Now, why they do all this thing way they do? He really doesn't have like a personal motive as to why he's against, Tariq. I mean, the old beef that he had with Ghost, I feel like that's long gone. Like, there's really no tangible reason as to why Sachs. I mean, really, just off Sachs at this point. Like, I'm tired of saying him. I've been frustrated about Sachs since Power, and now we're in Ghost, and Sachs is in third season still. Like, can you gun this man down already? Like, ah. So let me give you guys a breakdown of what this entire episode is. Effie is betraying Tariq because now she's selling at Stansfield, and she has still not told him about the Oloren issue. I mean, I know that she cannot tell him because that would like make him lose trust in her. Brayden went to team up with Rashad Tate to make sure that Tariq doesn't get that internship, and Tariq can come and work at Western Holdings so they can sell drugs at Western Holdings. Jenny is still fighting for Lauren. She still has her kept up in a cage somewhere, wherever, to keep her safe, obviously. But yeah, she's still fighting for Lauren. Blanca has it out for the entire St. Patrick family, and she's not going to stop with Tariq. She's building a case with she's building up a case with the DA now. That is Jenny, and we're gonna see where that leads them to. Christina has told Blanca and Jenny that Rodriguez and Monet had a relationship, and so that was how that Monet is really the kingpin and not just Tariq. So they are already piecing two and two together. And Cane is fucking Lorenzo or because it's going to make him do his bidding. But I feel like this is where Monet is actually going to stand notice, because I mean, you were so against working with NOMA, and the next minute you're just going to work with Noma. So she's going to notice that something is off between Lorenzo and Cane. That's pretty much everything for this episode on Power Book 2. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next episode. So yeah, if I did not mention anything, please dump it in the comment section. I want to read from you. I want to know what you guys think about this episode. This episode was really good for me, and I cannot wait to see what episode 3 has in store for us. Bye guys.